So be as delusional. ¿Quién atiende? A little bit toxic. It may be big, but hi besties, welcome back to a new vlog. Ooh. Right now we are heading to see the Michael Jackson movie. I'm dragging my little brother because why not? And yeah, I did a little bit of makeup. I didn't do too much, just my lip liner, the MAC Chestnut lip liner. And I don't know how is this typical one. I really love the color, I love it, and I love how mature it makes me look. And I did a little bit of my eyebrows. And yeah, anyways, see you there because he's waiting on me and I'm here just yapping.
Yeah. So I sleep through the daylight, stay awake.
We have arrived! I'm so excited! Anyways, let's see how this thing is going to go.
Got a phone that takes my phone and I don't reply. And if they bother you, you're their medicine me.
¿Atiende? ¿Que quién atiende? Hola, perdone, ¿sabes dónde está la chica? La que, bueno, para comprar los tickets. Ok, vale, gracias. Dos entradas para Michael Jackson. ¿A qué hora es la sesión?
Puedes darme una palomita de azúcar y una de sal.
Tío, las sillas están muy cómodas estas, ¿sí? Muy cómodas. Sí, era cine privado.
So I feel when you're not by my side. I wake up in the morning and I wonder you and only you.
Hey babies, we are done. And honestly, I have to redo my hair because I look like a crazy girl. Anyways. Downtown because I had to do my waxing, which is done now. I'm super happy. This time the pain wasn't as painful as the first time. So I think that this time I survived, but this time she went harder. Like the first time I think that she didn't do everything because it was so painful, but this time she cleaned everything. And yeah, and what else? Yesterday we went to see Michael Jackson's movie. And honestly, I don't know how to see this man right now because I feel like this man was so in tune with God that I don't know how to explain it, but what I saw made me feel like even though I consider myself spiritual, I realized that my level of belief, my level of faith isn't as crazy as this man. Because how can someone tell that, no, I'm waiting on God, he's gonna give me the songs that I'm supposed to be singing to the world, and God delivered. Not one hit, 2, 3, 4, but 5, I think 5 or 6 songs in one album. And this album ended up being the best-selling album of that year. And then after that, he made another album that ended up being the best-selling album a lot of times. Like, how can someone be so, I don't want to say delusional because delusional is not the word to describe Michael Jackson. He wasn't delusional. He believed in something bigger than him and something higher that we could not see. He was guided by that. If, for example, he was looking for a lawyer that will be the greatest lawyer ever, and 2, that will fight for his interest, 3rd, that would make him the greatest artist of all time. And one thing that I also noticed about this lawyer is that he was also as crazy as Michael, because from the beginning this guy was literally being so like forward with Michael. That's how he caught the attention of Michael. When I saw that segment of the movie, I was like, you know what, I'm not bold enough, because I think that this man was bolder than his colleagues. His colleagues were like, man, chill out. He was like, no. And that's the reason why Michael picked him. He was willing to say the things that the others were afraid to say to Michael. That's the reason why he got the biggest artist of all time, because he also was crazy as Michael. So I feel like Michael was surrounded by people who were as crazy as him. His team were crazy as him. Even his bodyguard was crazy as him. Just imagine how delusion, the word delusion doesn't even describe this man. The level of faith that this man had on himself was just incredible. I used to post, guys, y'all know that I used to post self-development content, motivational content, and I used to say to y'all that you should do your daily affirmations. And honestly, I think that now we have one of the biggest example ever, Michael. In this movie, this man was literally repeating himself every single day that he's the greatest of all times. His album is going to be the best-selling album of all times. He also went into breaking records, not only records, but also becoming the best African American artist that has his video on MTV. The fact that Michael believes so much in himself, in his craft, and what he was here for is the reason why God also put type of people in his way. That's the reason why. I feel like every single time that you take a step forward in the things that you want to do, God has already prepared. Whatever you're going to do, it doesn't matter what it is, but whatever you're going to do, God has already paved the way for you to enter the room. So be as delusional, and I think that it's time to go crazy. It's time to be delusional. It's time to have faith. And by the way, level of faith remind me to a chapter of the Bible. Jesus said to his disciples that they should have faith, just a little faith, like a seed of mustard. So now imagine having like a faith like this. The miracles that you can do in your own life and everybody's life and the entire world is just amazing. But also, this movie of Michael has made me realize that sometimes if you want to succeed in life, you have to first left behind your family. Even though it hurts, you have to leave them behind. When you are going to be in that space that you are already good and willing to share whatever you want to share with them, hold them back. But there is going to be a time where you are going to have to leave behind your family, your friends, and anyone that is trying to not let you grow, because life is about growth, it's about evolving, it's about changing, it's about everything that I said. And the moment that you start feeling stagnant because of all of the circumstances, it can also be your environment. Girl, it means that it's time to leave. It's time to leave the group. It's time to leave the la manada. I don't know how y'all say manada in English. It's time to take your own path and do what is best for you. But that doesn't mean that you don't love your family. It means that you care so much about them that you are willing to sacrifice your time with them to get a better outcome, to level up their life with you. Also, there was an episode that reminded me to something, that there is always going to be someone in your life that truly believe in you. He or she, whoever it is, because it can be your grandfather, your grandmother, your mother, your father, your sister, whoever, your best friend. And that person is also going to be the person that is going to be pouring life into you. There is a lot of scenes in the Michael Jackson movie where I'm like, I feel like the reason why Michael Jackson kept going and did not give up on himself or did not basically move out of his home is because of his mother. His mother was everything for him. His mother was there for everything and anything. And his mother was the first person who believed in him. And his mother was also the same person that allowed him to be creative in a very passive way because his father was so controlling. But I also get his point of view, and we will get to that. As the movie kept going, I realized that Michael wouldn't have achieved so much without his mother. His mother was everything, because the first thing that I've noticed in the movie was like when his father used to tell him that look at me in the eyes, he would move his face on another direction. He wouldn't look at his father. It means that first off, he was scared of his father, and second, he did not like his father as much. Like, it wasn't disdain. He accepted him because he was his father. But the way that his father approached things, Michael didn't like it. Like, Michael was like, there is another way, but I don't know why you always have to take mine in order to get one thing. And I think that that's the reason why Michael was always clashing with his father, and he was so close with his mother. And I think that without his mom, we wouldn't have had Michael, because I think that at a certain moment, I think that Michael would have moved out of that house, because from a young age, he was already standing on business. He was already standing on business, and since the beginning of the movie, I knew that he was going to be the one to get out of his father's control first. I just knew it. Like, by the way he was behaving, I knew that he was going to be the first to be free. I just knew it. Just how Michael was moving, how he was doing things, how he believed in himself, the things that he said to himself. I think that Michael was a natural loner. He loved being alone, but he also felt alone. That's the reason why he was buying pets and all of that, because he didn't have friends and all of that. And it's not that he didn't have people that don't appreciate it. It's that I think that Michael, even at the end of his life, I think that's my thinking, my thought, my opinion, he never knew how to receive love. Michael was used to give love but not received love. Michael had a lot of people around him that truly cared about him. That was Janet, Michael Jackson. I'm calling him Michael like Michael Jackson. He had a lot of people around him that loved him so much. His mom, his sister Janet, his bodyguard, and even his lawyer. But the fact that at the end of the day, he used to see those relationships, except his mother relationship and his sister relationship, he used to see those relationships as professional relationship. So that's the reason why I feel like he felt alone. He wasn't alone, but he felt alone. And that's the reason why he was so obsessed with Peter Pan. Of course, there is also this side of he did not have the same childhood as other children, so he did not have the privilege of going out, making friends, going to school. No, he did not have that. He was born and straight up to work. he didn't know anything else. Home, work, home. That was his life. And I think that, or at least I feel that Michael didn't explore life as he wanted to do. But yeah, I mean, that's my humble opinion. Honestly, I'm grateful that we had this human being on earth. We had it. We had him. He did what he had to do, and he went back home, because that is where we are supposed to be. That is where we all are going to go back. So bestie, do everything that you have to do here on earth, because you never know when it's going to be your time. Anyways, see you tomorrow, I guess. I'm back home. I forgot my wallet. Imagine that you've arrived in the place that you're supposed to go, and then now it's time to pay. I forgot my wallet, so the taxi drive me back home. Came to pick it up. Here it is. Now let's go. Love y'all.
Somebody got a jacket like this.
Hola, ¿puedes darme un bocata de qué lo tenéis?
Pollo, carne, mixto, jamón y queso.
No, dame de pollo, por fin. Hi besties, good afternoon. So basically I decided to get out of home because this week I barely don't have much to do. I think that I want to choke myself. I think that I'm so used to be productive that it's like when I'm not doing anything, I feel like I like to be productive, but at the same time I don't like to be in a place where I don't have anything going on for myself. But at the same time, I think that I also force myself to rest because I don't know how to rest. ¿Qué? ¿Por qué te voy a entrevistar? Vlog no es para entrevistar a nadie. I am at that point where I have to force myself to be to chill, but also I think that I'm happy that I took a year off, which is going to be finishing the 1st August of this year. So I have to start thinking what is going to be the next chapter of my life, because of course we can't live like that. And it was great. The things that I learned is that I think that I don't know if a lot of people or a lot of you are going to identify with it. It's like you feel like, I think that the fact that you are always productive, when you stop and you give yourself time to rest, you will feel useless and you will feel like you are wasting time just because you don't know how to rest. A lot of people don't know how to rest, and I'm one of those people. I don't know how to rest. I always have something going on. I'm always up to something. Even if I'm going through hardship, there is always something going on in my mind. It's like, okay, if I lose this thing, what's next? Because you cannot stay in bed crying. Like, I give you, let's say I give you 1 week, and 1 week is already too much time. So I think that a lot of us, I say us because I'm not alone, guys. I'm not alone, besties, because I know that a lot of you also feel that way when it comes to productivity. So I'm grateful that I took time off, because now I have more energy, and I got to realize that the place where I was working was draining me energetically. Because I think that I don't want to say that it was a bad place, but it wasn't a bad place. The environment was a little bit toxic. Not a little bit, it was toxic, because a lot of are in survival mode and they're competing with each other. It's just y'all understand that's the work environment. And at the same time, imagine, it's just like, I don't know how can I explain y'all this thing, but imagine being last born in a corporation and beating everybody up at their own. So you're at the top of your game and you were gonna get promoted. Now imagine being in that type of environment where people, first of all, they're competing with you, low-key, they are frustrated and they don't want to see anyone else win. So that's the environment where I was. And sometimes a toxic environment can drain you completely of your life, of your motivation. And also, if you ever go through this type of situations where you get to a point where you have to start all over again, just know that everything will going to be fine. It's cliche, but it is going to be fine, and it's going to be 10 times more better than it used to. Just know that everything will be fine, and that you are not a failure just because you've lost something. You're not a failure just because you didn't get anything. You're still worth it, and just keep going. Oh my lord, I came with my camera and I didn't came with another battery. Damn. But at least I have my phone charged, well charged, so we keep recording with it. I mean, in conclusion, I want you to take a time off, you feel extremely drained by your environment or by any circumstance, okay? Of course, it's going to be hard, especially if you're a productive person. Allow yourself to rest, but sometimes it's necessary to get back to the ring and fight back. Because if you want to win in life, you have to be a fighter. You have to be a survivor. Anyways, that's for today. This is how it looks. But anyway, it looks good though. It doesn't look... Why did they put this tomato sauce? This is the dick. Anyway, it tastes good. It's not the first time that I'm eating this sandwich. The presentation is not the best, but yeah.
I'm a rolling stone. I'm too hot for you to own. Yeah, no whip just make me speed. If I hurt you, would you leave? I learned the game from some heavyweights. Taking buzzes, making plays from another plate. I still got demons from my younger days. I wish I could shake them, but they follow me. I wish I could take it easy, but this fame wife. That's my mama out there hustling since the sandbox. I'm a rolling stone. I'm sorry in advance if I let you down. I'm sorry in advance if I let you down. Did you just know?
Back the fuck up.
I got all this pimp shit up in my teeth. Blame that on my mother. I can't go nowhere less than me. It's my lovers, I'm trouble. First I'm exciting, then I'm gaslighting. Make up your mind. I'm rich as fuck and I ain't nothing at the same time. I'm sorry in advance if I let you down. I'm a rolling sorry in advance if I let you down.
Hi, good morning, bestie. So now I'm heading to Buena Esperanza because I have to go pick up the rest of the things that I told you. I don't know which vlog it was. I told you that I bought some things and my sister is here, so I have to go and pick them up. So yeah, that's where I'm going. Well, I don't know if I'm going to take y'all or if I'm going to just come back home and show you the things. No, I think that I'm gonna go alone, pick up the things, and then show you the things that I bought, okay? A mini haul. Hi, cutting it. So we are back home, right? We are gonna start with the haul, and yeah, just let me put this here. Okay, yeah. So we are going to start with these 4 shoes, these sneakers. I picked this one in lefties, and that's it. Black sneaker, that's it. Then lefties, I also picked this bag. By the way, I'm really disappointed because I was expecting the size to be big. I love the style of the bag. Like, it reminds me of one of the bags that I have here, and I was like, whoa, I just love this bag. And it may be big, but it's super tiny. Like, we can work it out. I don't really mind to have it. Very beautiful, but I'm just a little bit disappointed by the size, okay? Then I also picked this brown bag bag, left piece also. And yeah, nothing special. It's just a brown bag. As I told you last time that I'm trying to add a little bit of color in my wardrobe, and I went on buying a lot of things called thanks shirts, thanks t-shirt. Anyways, y'all get it. So I bought a lot of things. I'm going to stop, okay? So I picked, okay, this is the brown one. I also picked a dark one, you know, classic. Then another brown, but this is dark brown and this is light brown. I'm adding color, and of course a white because I need some basics. And then I took two basics. One, I wanted to, I think that one of those came with one in white. I think that she forgot to bring it, or I don't know. I picked one of these shirts, dark one. There was a white one, but I don't know if, anyway, just forget it. And then I picked a pink one, okay? I don't know if I'm going to like them, honestly. I just picked this basics because I don't have basics to go out with, and I don't want to look overdressed. Sometimes I just want to be chill. And then the last thing is these two cute perfumes from Zara, Gardenia. I think that this is one of the old scents from Zara. They always bring them back every single summer. So I've been wearing this scent, this perfume one, the Gardenia, since 2016. So just imagine. And this is Violet Blossom. Wow, smells good. This is basically everything, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And of course, see you next Sunday. Okay, love you. Bye.